Today, we're talking about something a lot of people think about, but often misunderstand: what makes a man truly attractive. Let me start with what this video is not about. It's not about wearing fancy clothes. It's not about six-pack abs. And it's not about saying the right things to get attention. Those things may catch someone's eye for a moment, but they don't build real attraction. They don't last. Real attraction goes much deeper. It has more to do with your character than your looks. With how you carry yourself. With how you live. The ancient Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." That means, the way you think shapes everything, including how others see you. In this video, we'll explore 7 signs that show you're becoming a truly attractive man, not just on the outside, but in your way of being. These aren't tricks or shortcuts. These are deep traits that grow through daily effort and self-discipline. And remember, this isn't about trying to impress anyone. 1. You don't seek external validation. The first sign of a truly attractive man is this. You don't need other people to tell you you're good enough. In today's world, many people crave attention. They post things online just to get likes. They drop hints in conversations just to get praise. But a Stoic man doesn't chase approval. Epictetus, a famous Stoic, once said, "Make it your goal to care only that your actions are just, wise, and self-controlled." In other words, do the right thing because it's right, not because someone will clap for you. When you stop needing validation from others, powerful things happen. 1. You gain real confidence. You're not shaken by rejection or praise. You know your worth doesn't change based on what others think. 2. You become more attractive without trying. There's something peaceful and solid about a man who doesn't need to prove anything. 3. You gain freedom. 2. You handle criticism with calm. The second sign of a truly attractive man is this. You handle criticism without losing your calm. Most people do one of 2 things when they're criticized. They either get angry and try to defend themselves. Or they feel hurt and believe they're not good enough. Neither of these shows real strength. A Stoic man does something different. He pauses. That small pause, before you react, is where your power lies. In that moment, ask yourself, is there truth in this? Can I learn from it? If yes, then this is not an attack, it's a gift. If no, then it tells you more about the other person than about yourself. Epictetus once said, "If someone speaks badly of you, don't defend yourself. Just say, they don't know the half of it." This shows both confidence and humility. It tells people you're not afraid to hear the truth, and you're not afraid of false judgment either. So what does calm handling of criticism look like? You listen fully, without interrupting. You think about it before reacting. You say, "Thank you," when feedback is helpful. You improve quietly, without making a fuss. You stay calm, even if you disagree. This is something you build over time. Here's a practical tip. Next time you're criticized, take 3 full breaths before you say anything. Let that space give you clarity. You can also grow stronger by asking for feedback from people you trust. That way, you train your mind to handle it well, before it catches you off guard. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't be harmed. It's not the words that hurt, it's how you react to them. This doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you choose your response, instead of letting emotion take control. And when people see that calm strength in you, they respect you more, whether they say it out loud or not. 3. You are comfortable with silence. The third sign of an attractive man is this. You are calm and comfortable in silence. Most people hate silence. They rush to fill every quiet moment with words. Why? Because they're afraid. They think silence means something's wrong. But a Stoic man knows that silence is not awkward. It's powerful. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, once said, "It's better to trip with your feet than with your tongue. A wise man speaks less, and listens more." Being okay with silence shows up in different ways. You don't interrupt when someone's talking. You let the pause in a conversation be, without rushing to fill it. You can sit with someone quietly, and still feel connected. You speak when it matters, not just to make noise. You listen with your full attention, not just waiting to talk. This is rare. And because it's rare, it's deeply attractive. When you're not afraid of silence, people sense you are at peace with yourself. You don't need to prove anything. You're present. You're grounded. And in those quiet spaces, real connection can grow. Want to build this trait? Try this. Every day, spend a few minutes in silence. No phone. No talking. Just sit and breathe. Also, in conversations, try this simple rule. Wait 5 seconds before responding. It gives the other person space, and shows you're truly listening. Being comfortable with silence doesn't mean you don't speak. It means you know when to speak, and when not to. As Seneca put it, "Let silence be your rule." Or speak only what is needed, and say it simply. This kind of presence is powerful. And when others feel it, they won't forget it. 4. You show up with consistency. The fourth sign of a truly attractive man is this. You are consistent, in your actions, your values, and your character. In today's world, people often change who they are based on who they're with. They act one way at work, another way with friends, and completely different when alone. This may win them short-term approval, but long-term, it creates distrust. The Stoic man is different. He doesn't shift with the wind. He stands firm in who he is, always. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Not just when it's easy. Not just when people are watching. Always." Consistency shows up in these simple but powerful ways. You say what you mean, and do what you say. You treat people with respect, no matter who they are. Your core values don't change, even when life gets hard. You keep your promises, even the small ones. Your emotions are steady. People know what to expect from you. And that's why it's attractive, because people trust you. When someone knows what you stand for, they feel safe around you. They can be themselves, because they know you're always being yourself. Now, consistency doesn't mean you never change. It means your growth is rooted in something solid. You evolve, yes, but your values stay the same. Here's how to build this quality. Know your non-negotiables. What are the values you'll live by, no matter what? Write them down. Make them your compass. Keep small promises to yourself. Wake up when you said you would. Read when you said you would. These small wins build trust with yourself. Reflect daily. Ask, did I live by my values today? Where did I fall short? Why? That honest check-in keeps you from drifting. Marcus Aurelius gave us a simple rule to live by. If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. Live by this rule, consistently, and people won't just like you. They'll respect you. And that respect, that's real attraction. 5. You don't chase, you build. The fifth sign of an attractive man is this. You don't chase, you build. Chasing people, status, or success rarely works. The more desperate you are to get something, the more it slips away. That's because chasing comes from fear. Fear of not being enough. Fear of missing out. Fear of being alone. The Stoic man flips the script. He focuses not on chasing, but on creating. Epictetus said, Make it your goal to desire nothing but your own actions being just, temperate, and wise. In other words, work on yourself. Master your mind. Build your life. Here's what that looks like. You learn skills because they matter to you, not to impress anyone. You focus on your purpose, not popularity. You protect your time and energy. You invite people into your life, but don't beg them to stay. 6. You show quiet resilience. The sixth sign of a highly attractive man is resilience. Not loud, dramatic resilience, but a quiet strength that stays steady through life's storms. In today's world, a lot of people wear their struggles like badges, broadcasting every hardship for attention or sympathy. But real strength doesn't need to be advertised. As Epictetus put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. A resilient man doesn't avoid pain, he faces it, learns from it, and moves forward without losing himself. Here's how that looks in practice. You deal with problems without complaining or making excuses. You see failure as feedback, not final. You stay calm during chaos. You support others without dumping your pain on them. You bounce back from loss without becoming bitter. This quiet resilience is deeply attractive. Why? Because it shows you're solid. Reliable. Strong without needing to shout about it. 7. You listen more than you speak. The seventh, and maybe most powerful, sign of a truly attractive man is this. You listen more than you speak. We live in a world where everyone's trying to be heard. But very few are actually hearing each other. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." And yet, most people treat conversations like battles. They don't listen to understand. They listen to reply. But when a man listens with presence, with intention, and with heart, people feel it. Here's how true listening looks. You ask thoughtful questions. You remember the small details people share. You keep your phone out of sight. You seek to understand, not to win. You give people space to express themselves fully. This is incredibly attractive, because it's rare. In a distracted world, your full attention is a gift. Want to build this habit? Try this. Put the phone away when talking. You listen more than you speak. These aren't hacks. They're habits. They're values you live by, even when no one's watching. And here's the beauty. As you develop them, not only do you attract better people, you become someone you're proud of. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." So don't chase admiration. Don't force attraction. Focus on who you are becoming. If this message resonates with you, subscribe to Stoic Style. Here, we explore ancient wisdom from modern masculinity, no fluff, no gimmicks. Until next time. Focus on what you can control, your character, your mindset, your actions. Let everything else follow naturally.